What's up, cool people? I'm Matt Conroy. Welcome back to Forza Horizon 2, and I'm...
In 100 yards,
You know what? I changed bucket list. Maybe that's why that car disappeared. I was going to say, realized something I could have been doing. But first, let's take a picture of this car. And boom. Almost wanted to press right bumper there for a second. What? Is that... Did I get two cars in there? And if so, where's the second one? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway. But no, that kind of does remind me of something I was thinking I wanted to do. Oh, is that the other car that was in there? Jeez. Anyway. Well, is it a Kia? I think so.
Turn right.
Anyway. So that reminds me of what I was thinking, which was like, when I was doing the bucket list items, I could have just
You have arrived at your
busted out the
destination.
camera and started taking pictures of the cars used for the bucket list events, and that would have scratched more items off that checklist a lot quicker. But oh well. Okay. And here we go. And thus begins the U.S. Street Muscle Racing Series. Is there a non-street muscle? I'm just saying, or is street more so describing the nature of the races than it is the actual cars? I don't know. Oh, jeez. Oh, double G's. Lots of weird traffic stuff going on. Anyway. Show off? Okay, what does it mean by that? What? Golly. It's a terrible way to take that turn. Yeah. Alright. Well, this is a lovely way to start a racing series. Duck on it, I got so focused on not running into the car coming the other direction that I kinda ever so slightly almost whiffed the turn. Yeah, so one thing I've been finding odd about some of the more recent racing series is that it seems like more so than the earlier events, like these ones will have just some random outlier race that's kind of in the middle of nowhere compared to the rest of them. Okay.
All right, another win.
First place. By about 5 seconds. And somebody else who came in either second or third had like the exact same car with the exact same design. Alrighty. Next event, I suppose, will be this one right here, since it's a circuit and won't take me off into the middle of nowhere, guaranteed.
Turn right. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 400 yards, turn left.
Okay.
You have arrived at your
Boom.
destination.
Enter event. Okay, yes, I had the name of the series right. US Street Muscle. Kinda doubted myself for a second there. You know, I do kind of wonder to some extent how much better these other cars would drive if I had the difficulty settings up higher. But, you know, for the sake of the video and YouTube stuff, I think I'll just leave it at the normal difficulty. I mean, there are some games where the medium or normal difficulty is plenty hard enough. This isn't necessarily one of those games that I am thinking of when I say that. I'm thinking more along the lines of, say, Dragon Age, or, I mean, obviously Dark Souls, but that's the game everybody mentions, so I didn't want to jump right to that. Oh yeah, speaking of difficulty modes, there's supposed to be an update sometime soon, I think, if it hasn't happened already, where Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to add a critical mode difficulty, which is obviously supposed to be even harder than Proud mode. And, oof, man. I mean, now, honestly, I think as I've been playing through it, I've actually died less in Proud mode than I did when playing through the game on normal. And I think that's just because I'm actually more cautious and also more strategic with how I handle particular battles. Like, I tend to actually use my magic a lot more, for one.
Nice work. Another win, another 20 points.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, that, by the way, is something I'm just doing for fun as of late. Going back through Kingdom Hearts 3 on Proud mode. What? It asked me if I wanted to go up against a rival or whatever who had literally the exact same time. Wheel spin. Ooh, 55,000. That's a good one. Okay, so now we'll go over here. And if it leaves me at the end of that one, I might be a little closer to this one then. Although, I don't know. Given the route that it shows. I don't know. Anyway.
In 400 yards, turn right.
Okay, so this car's one for burnout.
Turn right.
Maybe I should say burnouts.
In 200 yards, turn left.
Because if I just say burnout without, you know,
Turn left.
using the plural form, it almost gives the impression of, like, you know, work-related burnout. Where people just get tired of doing a job. So if I was seeing that right, out of all the events I've entered, there are only 2 where I haven't finished in the top 3. And that's events, not series, but like the individual races. Obviously, every series I've won. And then I think it's 45 out of 56 races that I've gotten first place in. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing this on the highest difficulty, if that's the case.
You've earned a skill point.
Skill point earned. Whoa, hello. Let me rewind that. As much as I generally dislike using the rewind, I think this particular occasion calls for it. Because I did not think I was going to lose control that bad, and I was fixing to wind up very far behind. Although odds are, the way this game typically does things, I would have caught back up to probably at least somewhere in the middle of the pack. I'm guessing maybe 5th place. Ow. Okay, that one I will not rewind. And I just heard some keys jingling a little bit outside my door. Wondering if that means like one of the maintenance guys came around. Needless to say, I'm going to be keeping my commentary a little quieter. Or I'll just be talking in general a little quieter is what I mean by that. Well, it looks like we've possibly entered unintentional ASMR territory. Okay, here we go. Follow the line. Come on. And 3, 2, 1. Boom.
Another win. You're making a habit of this.
Although I wasn't that far ahead. Only like a second. Okay, and last but not least, this one's going to take me a little while just to get to. Sorry. Oh, jeez, this is the other end of the speed zone? Okay, and now we're driving along this road, which I think during one of my attempts on the skill thing with the Lambo, I think I might have almost gone along here for just a little bit, and I need to turn. It's also continuing to get significantly darker outside. Kind of makes me wonder. Kind of makes me think this is the last episode I'm going to do for today. Jeez. I think there's that lack of stability control on full display. I totally could try and just shortcut my way through this and not even have to worry about crashing into too many things. Man, there's random cars hiding everywhere. Like, it's almost like if they were trying to be, you know, police patrols with their little radar setups. Oh, that was an XP board. I want to get that real quick. Just because it was right there. $1,000 XP. Okay. Alright, getting close to the destination. Don't hit the tree.
You have arrived
Okay.
at your destination.
So, the lighting is something I've kind of thought about for a while. Like,
Okay, mate, focus. You're doing great. Win this next one, and the championship is yours.
you know, like, how much or little lighting, how much lighting do I need, / how little can I get away with using? Because right now, it is rather cloudy outside, and not exactly showing much light. And it's not exactly giving me much light for this video. And this is one where people are just gonna drive all sorts of crazy routes, it seems, to get between the checkpoints. Did I just get a 40,000 point skill chain? Like, jeez. I mean, I'm not surprised with all the crashing into stuff and jumps and different things like that, but dang. And man, whoever's in first place there is... Actually, multiple other people are just doing a lot of shortcuts, it seems. But now I think we've run out of shortcut options. Is it going to tell me I missed that? Please don't tell me. Okay. I think I, like, just barely scraped my left tire on, like, the actual spot of... Ugh. Come on, really? Alright. This is stupid. Alright, let's try this again. Rather than trying to maintain my speed, I'll slow down as much as I need to reasonably handle the turn. Yeah. I don't generally like to use the rewind that much, but I'm also trying to, you know, I'm trying to keep this playthrough somewhat close to how I would actually play through it if I was just doing it for fun. Alright, second place. Not terrible.
Top of the pile, another championship win. People are starting to talk about you, you know. This is the sort of form that could take you all the way to the finale.
Two more championships. Okay. See, that one I could understand it asking me about.
Okay, some great racing today, but before we move on, meet me here. I have a little something special planned.
Another plane-based showcase? Come on. Like, can we mix it up a little bit more? Like, you know, the train was interesting, and the hot air balloons. Whatever. So anyway, that's gonna do it for now, I guess. As always, like and share if you enjoyed, subscribe and click the bell to get updates. Really, you just need to look down in the description for all the information on how to keep up with my videos and interact with my social media pages and all that kind of stuff. Leave comments below that with your thoughts on this video. Do I have too little lighting on the webcam at the moment? Is there a reasonable way to fix that without using the room lighting that makes me look like I'm a little bit alien or something like that? That's the reason I don't use the room lights, because those light bulbs, for some reason, give me just a slight greenish tint. But anyway, the tangents. Leave comments with your thoughts down below. So that's it. I hope you're all doing well. Hopefully I'll see you next time. And until then, stay cool, people.